Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. Uh, this is an update for the uh, Power Rangers campaign. We played last Tuesday, and a lot of fun stuff happened. I took a lot of notes this time, so I'm gonna skim through them as I go over this recap video. Because some of the notes aren't important. They helped us during the game, but they're not important as far as what actually recap-wise happened. So we'll start with what happened last game that the Game Master gave us as a recap, which is we fought and defeated a weave worm. We went to the power plant, which was our original destination. We find Ben Franklin there, and he's trying to keep everything together, but he's causing fires and stuff as he's pulling levers to try to resolve the issue. And we end up stopping the issues with the levers and stuff, and then putting out the fires. So we start off this game there, and our absorption device, our Ghostbusters like ghost detection wand thing that we keep the in-game jokingly call it, points us towards the college. So we head that way. We get on our horses and head there. The NPCs, Timigan and Ben Franklin, follow us. Timigan's the one that stole the device last game for a short time. While we're traveling there, we get attacked. What's sort of funny is that the person that was attacked was the person that likes to play the druid-like characters, the ranger-like characters, the ones that are friendly with animals. And she's attacked by a saber-toothed tiger. It pins her. Frankie and Will hit it for 1 stun, so the Orange Ranger and the Blue Ranger hit it for 1 stun damage. Sarah uses animal handling. She's playing the Pink Ranger and befriended the tiger. The terrain is affected by a mist because it's a mist-covered morning. We have reduced visibility, so we're seeing about 50 feet. The students are running away from something as we get closer to the university, to the college. And then we all used diplomacy on the students. I don't remember what specifically, and I was one of the ones that didn't succeed at the check. And they use us as a sign to attack an enemy Granada Hall. At Granada Hall, that was the university. There is a Saida Al-Hura, Pirate Queen. We chase off some common putties. And the new character goes with us as well, the new NPC. Okay. We healed some wounded. I aided David. We approached Granada Hall. And it's a 15th century townscape, so that was pretty interesting. There's carts of barricades and a putty and medieval clothing. The Pirate Queen has organized the students, and they're using that to attack these putties, and we're joining in. And I rolled a really good initiative. Being the Red Ranger, everyone followed me, so we ended up with 25 initiative that everyone was a D4 lower than. During this big fight, we got attacked by 18 putties. I end up with 3 on me. Frankie ends up with 2 on him. So my Red Ranger ends up with 3 on him. The Orange Ranger has 2 on him. The Pink Ranger stays in the back and uses ranged. The Tigger takes out 1. Sarah takes out 1. And Timigan takes out 1. And Timigan's also hurt. Okay. At some point in the fight, the Orange Ranger takes enough damage to drop him to 0 hit points. So he's demorphed and at 1 hit point and unconscious. At the point he goes down, and how injured everyone's starting to look, I order a retreat. So we pick up the ones that are injured that we can, and I stay there fighting for 1 or 2 turns longer than the party is moving away. And then our Blue Ranger takes enough damage to be demorphed while we're trying to retreat. So our Black Ranger grabs the Blue Ranger, I believe. The Pink Ranger carries the Orange Ranger, well, awakens the Orange Ranger. However, that was supposed to mechanically work in the game. It was felt very odd, so as we begin retreating, as we're moving away, the last one that was on me hits me, and I take enough damage to become unconscious, so I'm demorphed. Our Orange Ranger, now awake, remorphs and does a special attack of some sort. Something to do with his class abilities that we weren't utilizing too much. So the Game Master took that and threw it in play. After it's all said and done, we come out on top while trying to retreat. Our students, our rabble of students versus the putties, I believe they failed to overwhelm the putties. So it's now up to us next game to handle that. Excuse me. So we'll be looking into that. It was because of this fight, we've talked about what happens when you remorph after you're down to 1 hit point, because you would just have the 1 hit point when you're morphed. doesn't seem that advantageous, although it does give you access to all your weapons and powers. So we were like, could we, me and the Game Master were like, could we modify this a little bit? Could we start tracking it in a different way? Say, whatever we're at now, when we gain the next level, this is what he was saying, whenever we gain the next level, keep track of that, what your bonuses are separate for the new level, and that'll be your morphed bonuses versus your not. And then when you morph, you would recover 1 hit point, or you would add 1 hit point to your total while morphed. So that would be a big boost, because then now you can take 2 hits when you morph if you did it after being forcefully demorphed. And those were some of the ideas we had. He'll let everyone know in the comments below if that's the truth or not. So hopefully I covered everything. I'm sure the Game Master will clarify anything that I missed. Until we all game again, guys.